This is the Red Star Line, and you're watching The Boiler Room alongside H2P Media Productions. Boom!
But you know, some people are very concerned because, or you saying so, like you're going to curse around when the 6-year-old is in the room. But a lot of people are concerned about social media and the media in general because now the 6-year-old is in the room with somebody on social media cursing.
And that's it. That's what
So
our parents again come in again now. Because you know the funny thing about these things, because all on social media, you know that social media got lockout features. Social media has lockout features.
That's a parenting issue for
And it is a parenting issue. You're going to tell me you give your child a tablet. Then you're going to say, no, what? I got on Facebook.
Yeah, some parents do that though.
But you see, I think that's a parenting issue in every era. Because I think the parents, if you don't stay in touch with what the youth doing, you kind of come with backward and outdated solutions. So, for instance, I had a friend, we had this barbecue, and she said, my 12-year-old son home, they had a sleepover last night. Shoot, I better go home and check on what they're doing. I don't want them going in porno tapes or nothing. So I said, but you know what that for you? She said, yeah. I said, but wait a minute, though, we get old and bewitched. She said, well, the first time you see me, I said, long. And you call me old and bewitched. I said, no, but listen, you know, say, you best hope the man going to porno tapes. And I said, wait, who got a tape? Who got a porno tape? I said, not even DVD.
But they make you walk in Canada.
Right. I said, these men.
I close that shit.
Right. I said, for them, not even internet on the computer. The men got phones.
Okay.
So I said, oh, that might be on phone showing one of the things. And that
I'm going to tell you, push the door.
Right.
It's a different page right there.
So my point is this, if she as a parent, she trying to be a good parent, but you don't understand and evolve your technique and tactics for the new technology, you realize the issue now is more, if you got your daughter home or her phone in the bedroom, and if I say, listen, man, do so, show me that quick. She could do that and nobody know.
Okay.
At home. These is things I start realizing, and I got 3 daughters.
Okay.
So as I saying, I gotta try and like think of all the things I will be studying and bring it forward to this time, because I know if it was me and I had a phone and I was around the age I first start getting my little kiss on the cheek and thing, I would definitely be telling anybody at home if the parents sending me home. I would try and see something probably at 17, 16, you making sport. So
you
got to
17, at 13 or 12.
I say so because I got daughters.
Yeah, you understand?
But right. So but you see my point is like you gotta realize we gotta evolve our approach to what's happening.
So what about the youngsters who we know very well do not have good parents? Them just suck salt?
No, it would be good if the community could help raise them.
But
who's the community?
Here's the community. The community that we're about to say, the community is the block.
But that let me put it this way.
Youngsters.
Let me put it this way. The community raises them already. It'd be good if good people in the community could raise them. But that's what naturally happens. If your parents in there, you get raised by whatever there. So that is Facebook, outside, your best friend. That's who you get trained and roll with. That's just natural. Look, even me, I come from Tongue originally. I am a certain way because I come from Tongue originally. When I went to Harrison College, I was always a dude that was the joker or something. I went to Wesley Hall too, and that affected me too. The Wesley Hall fellas was always a little more rebellious or something to people outside of Tongue. But if you're from Tongue, people talking loud and being hype and thing was just part of how I was growing up. So wrong people that went to certain schools, they think as this kind of, yo, Matthew's a man's fight body and this is no, in Tongue, ain't nobody trust me. I see my first burst and thing in reception. Man, I mean bursting somebody head with a stick. I first get tech from my water pistols where there was 2 men rush me, tech me. I used to see people getting beat at the gate by some mad woman. It was a serious school that had some of the dreadest teachers, and then I just live in Barbicille. So I had a life that right. So I didn't move in the way. It's like you just live in town, you just be there like jumping around in a circle. I went to Berean Bible Church, live in Barbicille right by corner, so I can't go outside, quite on the main road. So I even in the heard women riding about, until I can learn to ride, I can learn to nothing. Right? So I go be home. finding some things to do, make some things, do some junk. And then there's used to talk about well boys, and used to talk about rude boys. They said, don't go down on the well boys here. And well boys be a man that's got his school shirt still, open so, and he there rolling, saying, going on the road. Man, and that was a wild boy in my head. That is, them is wild boys. You go upon shoes, man. You go outside there. So they just lock up.
If you hear them come back, right. It was a wild boy.
Right, but then when they move now to Claremont, to me, no parent friendly head, it was like, shh, I don't know. Man, I feel like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air saying, I come in a place now that you can learn to ride your bicycle in the yard.
You ever had a yard?
You ever
had a yard?
In the yard, so I got my bicycle. I know I saw that I got my JoJo's by the lawn. I think I just
get them outside and live on
walking barefoot. I think and then they got these white people that can't live in next door. I had white friends before them that kind of way that next door. So there's Germans next door. So all these things is what started to shape my mentality a bit. So it's like my mother different Eden Lodge. Whole family, you might know your name Montague. Right. Anyhow, my one side, the Lodge, next side, but then the from Bank Hall and different places too. But I come up in town and then get a different life up there. So it was like I was always this slightly different person that seemed a little more hype than my neighborhood fellas. So they were more like be this leader cause they might say yeah blah blah blah. My man say put on your shoes and try and look decent when you go there and thing and they, you know. But I feel that ended up being part of what made me different. Because I could still, as an artist, I could go up on Temple Yard and be down there and they still know you face and know you from tongue and blah, blah, blah. But yet, you got people know that say, well, he could talk with me and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes they might get vexed when they get hurt in a quarrel or something, but it's just who it is. But I know it's helped me. So again, I don't expect every single artist to be just like me. Because a lot of people that would try and be the roots man or sing like you or saying they can come down certain places and go up on certain blocks and things. It's true. What they're really dealing with. Yeah. I know about, but I gotta understand that. If they ain't know about it, they can be uncomfortable. They got people be frightened when they come down Reed Street and things, you know. They got people be nervous. When they came down and they started to pick up pink star, I started to feel like everyone. There's got smelling boxes where the smell you smell that with pink star mixed with garbage and different things mixed down.
Alright then.
Right? I don't like liver cutters. Right. But yeah, I just feel like okay, home. Right? They got people down there and be so I think. Right? But that's just my life. So I give thanks for that. And I feel that also helped me to be hard enough to boycott certain shows and stuff coming up. And by boycotting these shows and different things, I think different doors open to me from being a hard ears rebel.
How so?
I feel sometimes you don't open up to, I don't want to get too airy-fairy, but I feel until you decide this is for me and I deserve that, you don't get it. That's like you try and trick John. So, well, John, if it's for me, I would let you give me it, but easy though. I don't want not go to these shows or upset these people and blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't, or for instance, I wasn't playing reggae on the hill for a few years now. I've come to learn the industry a bit more, to not even be angry with fast about how the artists get paid and them things. I understand why now, right? And anyhow, if you're a promoter, will you pay a bunch of money to somebody that can bring 20 people through the door, 1,000 people through the door? That's how they're thinking. They're thinking this man can bring all these people, and whether or not I got you all these people coming. That's how they think. The problem is the local radio stations got to give the people the vibe and the promoters the vibe that this man worth that amount. So for instance, with the Bashment Soca now, they know these men worth something now. At least in that arena.
Milk this cow.
Right. In that arena, they know that they're worth something. But trust me, if you'd play all the other genres as much, they would have liked that too, and you'll be able to treat the artists a little better. But I can't expect fast to pay people 20,000 each that you ain't hear these songs and all. We just playing it because you're big. And I know how business works, right? You can't expect that. So you're not vexed with Fast and those people. I think they do a good job. I think the problem is at the gatekeepers who release the music still to this day. And I hear all kinds of excuses about why they can't play more local stuff. But it's just no belief in it. Because everywhere else in the world is playing local stuff.
No, man, I hear other Caribbean artists say the same thing about where they're from. Trinidadians and on.
Yeah, everybody say that about where they're from, but they don't all come here.
You feel we worse than all the rest.
I feel something unique going on. I used to be thinking, man, everybody says things about Barbados and things, but no, when you get real, but then you travel and you see what everybody say about the different islands too. And I got certain things they just tend to say about Barbados. Some is true, some is still be lies. Like I hear that Beijing is monkey, blue monkey in England for years.
Blue monkey?
Blue monkey. I know it was blue monkey.
Okay.
Blue monkey soup. Beijing is eat blue monkey soup. I hear that from about 3 different people in Birmingham in England.
Well, as far as I know, the monkey says green monkey.
I thought so. But you haven't heard anything so anyway? That we eat monkey soup? Right. But then people got that as a fact and I had to be teaching them that. So people they say all kind of things about but then they got some things that people will say. I used to always say that the Beijing is the educated man that think he's smart, I hope Beijing they say certain things and give you props for certain things. But there are also other things artistically I've never heard anybody say better in Barbados than Trinidad. Or St. Vincent or nowhere so.
I've heard somebody says, I've heard a Jamaican say so.
About Jamaica?
A Jamaican artist who lives here saying that he finds it easier as an artist here than in Jamaica.
In Jamaica, you see, you're going to understand the system again. If you could pay a certain, alright. If you could pay a certain amount of money and get number one hit, you can get through in Jamaica. If you understand the landscape of Jamaica, everybody ain't got money. So it gotta be harder for them in Jamaica. But it's that simple in Jamaica. So in a sense, it's easier. I could go and get a hit in Jamaica, but I got more money than the average Jamaican. You know, it's 1,000 Jamaican dollars, about 20 Beijing or something so. Right? So it's not hard for you to come by. So when you land in Jamaica and the man talking about, listen man, a whole pound of bread is for 50 US. Right?
Now you like,
What? Sure, but he ain't got 50 US. He can't come by 50 US.
are they?
So it's harder for them up there anyhow with that. You see, because when they jump in the taxi car, it was 50 Jamaican for me. And there's a man just driving his car, right? He little Corolla, he hustle to town.
It's got a robot taxi.
3 men in the back, 1 in front. That's 200 Jamaican dollars. Right? 200 Jamaican dollars to get to town. But so much weed, it's called 300 bike. I feel people can't sign these things. But
When you don't want what? Nah, brother, yeah,
but right, alright. But no, illegal in Jamaica now anyhow the criminal, so we can talk about it in Jamaica. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you go down to Jamaica, you can get a 300 bike, which is a lot. But these men can't afford a 300 bike. He got to drive that taxi to town and come back up. You understand how much trips you got to do to get that? You come now, that 300 is $6. So it's harder in Jamaica. Things cheaper in Jamaica, but harder. I hate to hear people overseas talk, man, man, this just sweet, no, ain't that sweet. Well, not where I went Kingston. I went and like with my man Turbulence. And we went places that ain't sweet. Ain't sweet. I can't even figure out how these men live and eat. I don't know where the money is come from. The men just there, so at the studio ready to record, hoping for a blade. And when I came, they was hoping that I give them a blade. So I was like, but I in Jamaica. So I understand. They was asking me if I know certain people in Barbados, send the CD to them. So I get that, but
you got that many artists too. You got
It's
Kwame
not
the Bar mentality.
2 million people, you know, don't forget. So, in a sense, Barbados, if you find the right links, you could go through clearer. You more would know the brand manager for banks in Barbados than you in Jamaica know the brand manager for Appleton. You could call so the man find out who's the brand manager for Cable and Wireless or whatever. You could get to meet that body to live within 30 minutes from you anyhow. You understand me? It's a whole different scene. So in Barbados, once you lock something, you could do pretty good. Right? But they ain't got much room to play for a lot of people to get pieces.
Every space has got its particular politics.
It's true.
That's true. That too. That too.
And it's in the particular rules of the game and the board that they play on. Some people know how to play it, some people don't. Some people get into the game early, some people get locked out the game.
Right.
And I got people that is DV or way still got some people that will come and tell you differently. Oh, well, they can put you on and you can talk to this body and that body. I remember we went through a scene like that already. I went and talked to a man and the man was like, oh, yeah, you get back to you. Then somebody else went and talked to he. And he was calling me. I'm yeah, I'm going to come to a meeting with someone. So I said, Charlie, but big man, about a year ago, I forward I talked to you and saying, you didn't even pay me the money. One phone call for somebody else, make it happen, and that's what's going on in Barbados. Is who you know. That's get your push up.
But that's everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
You know?
It is too. But
I think you might feel it here more because of the size, though. Because there's, okay, I don't know everybody in England,
Right.
but they got less, I can feel less competition for anything because they got so many things to do. I could go to any pub and try and say, like, I could sing in here tonight, and it could happen. In Barbados, if it go anywhere that you might get a crowd, they probably already booked, they probably got to deal with this band already. Or the movement right now, nobody ain't going down there right now. Everybody getting here right now, there's the thing to do.
then there's a part you gotta be.
You gotta be here, forget it. So, what you gonna do? You're gonna try and split this up. You know what it is? It's like, there's got a block, there's got a man there, so send him for the block, and then 10 other men is coming on the same block, man, they keep growing up, everybody up on the block, you gotta split down all the customers between 20 men, so that everybody start drinking up one another, because you gotta eat, but everybody can't come this same place. You gotta go here and do something, and go here and do something,
Sure.
if any, and then bring back some money. Right? So that's one of the reasons I spent a lot of time overseas too, because I felt at one point that the artist was competing between one another too much, and it was getting bad vibes. I don't like feeling like people are competing for one space, and somebody might be taking Chief Star 9 in my position. I gotta get this position.
When you hear about beef between humongous millionaire artists, it don't be pretty much the same thing. Sometimes the stake when
it's really be beef.
when the
Sometimes
stakes
it's be
increase,
staged.
sometimes it's be staged, but sometimes it's be beef too. You want to figure?
Well,
You never know.
It all depends.
You never know.
Because I
It
guess
can
that
happen.
popularity is caused out here too. You know, cause
ego, right?
Yeah,
Because it's good to hear.
But listen, you
I'm not saying about your girl and yeah, your girl is a track queen, but you won't act like she's the biggest thing. I mean, maybe people's got different values, man. Different.
But listen,
people,
if men warring or competing for $50 or $200, when it's $2 million, you don't feel in war and compete too?
If they think this is all you got to compete for.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't got nothing to
When
do
you
with
say
it.
compete for the 2 million.
So you're talking about a situation where there's a bunch of men in a small space competing for
Right.
pieces of the pie.
Right.
I'm saying to you, when the pie gets bigger,
Bigger.
that does not necessarily decrease the competition, make men more amenable to one another.
Well, individually, no, it doesn't necessarily do that. But as a whole, it must do that to some degree. If you got more land,
In society, at a
right,
social
as a
level.
society, right. If you got more land for everybody to carry the sheep, they might still got 2 men that say want all this land, but they can still got more land left when he, because it was more land to start.
My man, I know that people get on ships and left from Europe and come and take over lands on the other side of the world.
Yes, everything. So I try to get.
So I'm saying they might have enough land. You ever been in Europe? You've been
Right,
in
so this is what
Europe.
I'm
You
saying.
got enough
I'm
land.
saying-
Greed knows no boundaries, boy.
No, right, but that's what I was saying. Once you got more land, there will still be a couple shepherds in there that saying he want all of this and more and more. I'm saying that, but the reality is when you look at the equation, more land, he might want more, but they still got more land for the people, the 2 people that ain't like him then, the masses that's not like him. If he is here, he can take everything.
I understand what
If
you're
he's
saying.
in England, he can take everything too, but we can got as much as Barbados left.
I don't feel it's that simple. I think that we tend to look at it a particular way because we have a particular culture and a particular way of looking at things. But you put people who think a certain way in a smaller space, in a small space,
And they can still do good together.
and because those people think a certain way, there will be peace.
No, that's true.
You take people who think a certain way and put them in enough space, don't care how much space you put them in, because they think a certain way, there will be war. It's the culture and the mindset that the people bring to the space.
Well, true. I can't argue.
When you look at it, because when you look at the artists outside versus the artists here, these artists now trying to come up. The try and come up artists is used for, I think, the most enforcing. Because when you look at the bigger artists now, as they think them internationally renowned. But you hear people with makeup beefs too, you know. People say, oh yeah, you know that man, Kendrick Lamar sing a song, you know the mean Drake. I didn't mean Drake, but by that rumor gather so much speed that by the time the real truth come out, it don't even got no relevance. See, people are like, but you didn't even hear what happened after. I ain't even care, you know, I can't tomorrow kill you. But that's not what it was about. I ain't care. People stand to believe what they want to believe nowadays. And they say, I like this, they spread faster than the truth. And people love that. People love to hear what they want to hear. The convenience of the ears, I guess it is.
What you're saying is true, but you see, like, you need people, as you said, to be like that in that small space. If we could have that realize it's a small space, right? And realize how much the mind needs to change. With this little small space, we could do even better than the people in the big place. This is what got me.
Real thing.
I feel, and I would like to tell the younger artists kind of, don't do like how a lot of us did. Band together and form a crew and go and break down the doors together.
Well, I see that happening to a certain extent, and I hope it lasts.
It's happening more, but I encourage them to continue because I feel like in my time, we had little cliques and stuff too. And I can't say we had, because people say, how you mean we had this till our time? I know what you mean. But I talk about the people who's 20 coming up now, right? I find they had a lot of times people had the moments. And when somebody was having the moment, the other people would be like, look, you having your moment. I thought we would have came together ever since and done more. There got a lot of people ever reach out to now. I feel a lot. I would love to do a collab. I mean, even if it was one of them medleys or something. You got 5 men on the team. Well, I would love to see something like Red Starline, Buggy, LRG, Flames, whoever, like, and like, understand, people will come on and love that. So I know because all of them got them crews that's follow them serious. And I respect all of them. But I don't know if I've ever heard any of them say that just now.
Well, this might be the first time I hear you say it.
Maybe first time. But saying we got, and I'm telling you, there's no way, man, that we can't put on a show, a road show. We talking over the box.
What was that show last year? They had a show last year called...
No, the Beijing Green things that's been hearing about and stuff like that. I must say,
big up to Randy.
I don't really be here, but I like
it down.
what I see. I find even in Temple Yard, everything.
Yeah,
got another spirit.
Temple Yard crew,
Right.
Temple Yard Productions.
They got a lot of things happening out there. They got another vibe down on the East Coast that happens sometimes.
Unity Fire.
Right. So they got a lot of that happening.
Get the latest looks and styles at Katie's with popular brands like Kenneth Cole, Hugo Boss, and Michael Kors at affordable prices. Let Katie's outfit you for your next outing. Katie's, located on Spooners Hill,